Hello everyone, this is Lorena and I'm back with another Duel Links video. I do not feel like looking up how to pronounce anything, I was joking. Because I already can't pronounce shit, so hold on a second. I forgot to name the last video. No wait, I did name it, my bad. I just thought I forgot how to... Wow. Really? I just named it before I hit record again, and I already forgot I named it? Oh my god. My memory is just... I don't know what's going on with it. But I do think the most dangerous Ignis should be given to people that can actually keep them, contained. But you know what? I don't think that's happening in this game. That's not happening. Nothing ever goes the way that I imagine it will. Although I do think there is one exception to that. But we'll get there in a second. Wait a minute, a second? No, how about I wait at least a week? Dear God. Am I that impatient? Well, my brain says yes. My brain? Like I have even elaborated on what that means. Varus, I will never let you have flame. Must you always jump to conclusions? Yes. By the way, Revolver, would you like to keep Lightning hostage for the rest of his lifespan? What? Oh, yeah, I do imagine that. I don't think either of them would like Lightning to be kept hostage. They just want him dead. I mean, actually, I think only Revolver wants Lightning to be dead. But that's not how Duel Links works. Never mind. Have you ever heard of the ship of Theseus? Theseus? I don't know how to pronounce that, but I gave it my best. I could have looked up how to pronounce this, but instead I decided not to because I don't give a shit. I mean, you guys already get the gist, right? And you guys probably know how to pronounce it just fine. Theseus? I'm just gonna call it Theseus. Theseus. Well, Theseus sounds more like a name instead of thesis. Thesis doesn't sound like I'm... Wow. Okay, I'm gonna call it Theseus then. Have you ever heard of the ship of Theseus? I'm giving absolutely no one any respect. Disrespecting names now. The what of what now? You look terrified, Soulburner, but, I do not apologize for mispronouncing anything because doing that just wouldn't work. I could probably find a way to mispronounce my own name. It's a thought experiment. If you repair and replace every part of a ship with a new one, is this ship still the same ship? Well, I think it's the same ship. Are you still you when your parts are no longer you? It's a philosophical question about identity. I get it. No, you don't. Shut up. Do you? Because you don't look like you do. I said I get it. Varus, though my partner may not understand your riddle, I do. You're just going to ignore me so you can have this... You're just going to ignore me so you can move this conversation along, aren't you? Yes. What makes me me? That is a difficult question. But you know quite well that the Ignis are more than just a collection of data. Because you AI claim to have free will. Yes, and we humans claim to have free will as well. Well, some of us. Some humans think that free will doesn't actually exist. It's a debate. It's a debate, really. Do we have free will? We don't know, but some of us will debate yes. Some of us will debate no. Some of us will debate I don't know. And the rest of us will say we don't give a shit. Actually, I'm not really in the... I don't know. Does free will exist? I'm going to say yes. Exactly, and free will can't be replicated, proving that there's only one in me. Well, does it though? Because I mean, if we go with the multiverse theory, there could be an infinite amount of us. How about I put that theory to the test, Ignis? See if your so-called consciousness is real. Well, what about your consciousness, Varus? Is your consciousness real? What if consciousness is an illusion and free will doesn't exist? Come on, can't you two discuss it in a way I'd understand? Because I'm the one dueling. No, we are not going to discuss this in a way that you understand, because I don't feel like discussing things in a way that you'd understand. Oh my god. A Spectre kind of confused me there for a second, because I was like, Spectre can just have Wendy, and then I'm like, screw Earth, he's just like the Gore have him, even though the Gore doesn't give a shit. But Spectre doesn't give a shit either, he just said it. A Spectre. So the Flame Ignis has resurrected too. Spectre, I've been thinking a lot about what you said. Not that I fully understood what you were saying. Okay, I will give Soul Burner half a point, because I don't quite understand it either. But the fact that Flame is here means that this world has accepted him. I guess so. How careless of me for being the catalyst. Catalyst? Yeah, he wasn't doing that intentionally. I have nothing more to say, because I cannot allow any more Ignis to return. You don't have any control over whether the other Ignis return or don't. Akira said so, even though I haven't uploaded Akira's event yet, but we'll ignore that. I'm sure someone on YouTube has uploaded it before me, because we know I take forever to upload anything. Well, this time I've got, well, less petty reasons, and, well, look guys, there's a lot going on, so of course I'm going to prioritize, actually that's not, none of that is why I haven't been uploading anything, though it did start out that way. I mean, I'm not over it yet, but whatever reason I could come up with for not uploading anything, I think I've gotten to a point where I could stop being lazy and just upload the rest of this shit. But, I mean, I have to listen to my other, you know, I have videos to listen to before I can upload them, right? I still have to rewatch the last part of Yuri's first run before I upload that. I mean, before it goes public, since I've already uploaded it as a draft. Yeah! I've uploaded the first event for Yuri, I just they haven't left draft yet. Although I've been so lazy, Yuri has had time to be added to the gate. Embarrassing, I know. Let's see, who else can be added to the gate before I upload anything else? I suppose Manabu? Though I would have to be really lazy for that to happen. I think I'm that lazy though. Just give it one more disaster, just the right kind, and I'm sure he can be added to the gate before I even have time to cover his rerun. Spectre, what about Earth? Don't you want to see him? No. See, I've cried over plenty of things that I just don't give a shit about. You know, there is one character in this series that I cried over, and I hated him the entire time. I'm sure if you do process of elimination, you can probably figure it out, but it was definitely not Wendy, so don't even think it was him. Earth? You mean the Earth Ignis? It wasn't Earth either. Though now I'm having an existential crisis because of that scene. Well, not really, but kind of serious. I'm half serious, half joking, I guess. And when Earth was erased, I did feel something. Yes, you did. A tear rolled down your face. I remember it. And you probably felt nothing, even though there were tears there. Trust me, I understand what it's like to cry and you really don't give a shit. I felt something too once. Yes. And I'm sure that Konami has every intention of reminding me of that. Since that character is absolutely going to show up. Call it Brain's Endgame. I'm going to hate it. I'll have to admit I cried over that scene. And I'll have to admit I don't know why. But if you're asking if I want that Ignis to come back, the answer is no. And why though? Can't you and Ignis have a chat and bond over something? I mean, Earth isn't human, so... Seriously, he's the Earth Ignis. You should care about the Earth something, right? You keep bitching whenever I destroy your trees, Spectre. You keep bitching when I destroy your trees. I'm not destroying any real trees. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't destroy trees. That's not me. Although I don't really have the ability to destroy any trees or the technology, and I really just... Let's not destroy too many trees, okay, guys? Let's not kill each other either. A request unfulfilled. Someone just died. And another person was just killed. And someone who just got murdered. We're going to ignore whether or not it has anything to do with us. Oh God, no. What Master Varus desires is what I desire. If he doesn't want the Ignis to return, neither do I. To be honest, he might be okay with you having the Earth Ignis. I mean, the Earth Ignis wasn't an issue either. You're just never going to be cool with the Ignis, are you? Well, probably not. He probably hates the Ignis more than Revolver does. Although, to be fair, I think he has every right to have a grudge against Lightning for what he did. Lightning, I'm not over it. I know what you did. But I'll protect Flame. You can never have him. Okay, jeez. Calm down. Master Varus has yet to tell me specifically how I should treat the Ignis. Oh my god. Calm down. Master Varus has yet to tell me specifically how I should treat the Ignis. And he hasn't told you how to treat the Earth Ignis yet either, I assume. But if you want to battle, I will gladly oblige. Okay. And Ghost Girl. I can't believe I was actually caught on camera saying gal. Hey, is it true that Flame has returned? A Ghost Girl. You always get the scoop first. She should be a reporter. Of course. In my line of work, knowledge is everything. Flame, I'm glad you're back. It's not often I get to see a cutie like you. You're cute too. Where's the vomit bag? I wonder if that was a premonition. Premonition? A while ago, I suddenly remembered the time I first met you. Wait, you too? It was during your duel against Blue Girl. It brings back memories. Anyway, Flame, my hon. My hon? did you bring me any souvenirs? Let's say, secrets about Duel Links? No, I have no record during the time I was erased. Oh, that's disappointing. I was so excited, too. So, Bernard, do you think she was sweet-talking me for info? She was definitely sweet-talking you for info. And you, being male, definitely has something to do with it. What do you mean that Ignis don't have official genders? Oh. I don't think so. I know so. Ghost Girl always has a scheme up her sleeve. Yeah. Okay, so has anyone left the gate in Brain's world? I just kicked Spectre's ass. So I don't know. Oh, Playmaker left the gate. I will duel him later. I'm pretty sure that Nokba doesn't give a shit. And by the way, isn't it a bit petty that you lose a duel and then point a gun at him? You lost a duel and then you just walk up to the man and you just point a gun at him the next chance you get. How petty are you? Definitely more petty than me. I've never pointed a gun at anyone, and I never would. I know. I just needed to summon something. Although, I don't know if that was a good idea. Okay, well that's just... Well, I can just barely destroy it. Okay, when did I last... okay, so it was recent enough that I... Of course I would update the deck a bit. I was... Dude, I maxed out who at the beginning of this year? I can't remember. Anyway, go back to your dungeon, Bandit Keith. I started this random side plot of putting you in dungeons for some reason. I'm not really sure I've gotten much of a reason for that plot, but I'm being petty for a while, so I guess we'll just be there until I no longer care. I don't think I'll ever get over it, though, to be honest. I'm just gonna set you on fire. I'm gonna set Bandit Keith on fire. Okay. And now I'm going to duel Chaz. If Chaz and I had a competition on who is more petty, I would win. I would win. I would win. I am more petty than Chaz. Proof, I put Bandit Keith in a dungeon. I don't like that card. Okay. I'm gonna put that on the field. I've had time to practice, so I can go back to uploading ranked still content, but I'm probably not going to right now. I mean, I was going to participate in the KC Cup, but I started feeling like shit and decided not to. You may be like, why were you feeling like shit? I don't know, depression? Existential crisis? What the fuck is going on in this country? You know, maybe I should have used my skill and... Why did I use... Oh my god, I did not have to allow that. Why did I allow this? Okay, right. No, you don't know. Banish that bitch! Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna get rid of that card. I'm more petty than Chaz is. He will never be able to outdo me in this regard. Although we are petty in different ways, so I guess there is that. Never tell my active character that black is... Never mind, I'm not finishing that. You said that a billion times and it's never a fluke. The one time you won was the fluke. I don't even think I have a video of that. Okay, I don't feel like doing Jack Atlas. So I'm just going to leave him there. And go into ranked. And probably duel Jack Atlas. That's the joke. The joke is Jack Atlas is probably in ranked somewhere and I have a good chance of dueling against him. Although I will only duel one person in this video. And it may not be him. Oh, it's Dennis instead. Hello, Dennis. Why are you showing up right now? Are you here to remind me of some shit? I'd really rather not remember that. We'll see if I win. I guess that boils down to how sick of my deck my opponent is. I assume people that take this game very seriously are the ones that are hitting surrender. And the ones that aren't always in ranked, well, they aren't sick of my deck as much as other people. But I'm sure you can be sick of my deck even if you took a break. Seriously. I know my deck is a pain in the ass, but I like being a pain in the ass. I mean, other people were a pain in the ass long before me. Now it's my turn. My opponent's turn? Alright, interesting. You took a while to do something, so I was wondering if you're dead. Why? Oh, no reason, don't worry. I know you're alive. I mean, I can obviously see you doing things. Okay, I discard you Bell to destroy that card and hope you can't do anything else. But you probably can because Arc 5 was roughly around the point I stopped paying attention. I didn't even know how to pendulum summon for a while. Yeah, it took me entire years to figure out how pendulum summoning worked. Turns out it's really not as complicated as I was making it. Alright, I'm waiting. You returned my card to the extra deck? How dare you do that? I have Miracle Fusion in my deck, which means nothing. I don't think Neos is in the graveyard. Actually, wait a minute. I think Neos is in the graveyard because I had Kruger on the field. What the fuck am I talking about? Yes, I do have to check my set cards all the time. Okay, I activate my skill. And judging by my odds, I think that I should, hold on. I'm going to, I don't know. I'm gonna bring this card to the field. I don't know. I have no plans. No plans at all. I'm just going to attack and see what happens. Now, what does this do? Cannot be destroyed by the card effects of monsters. So it can be destroyed by card effects that are from spells and trap. You know what? I just destroyed it in battle. I destroyed it in battle and I win. Okay, well that was great. That was very amazing. That is my first duel of the season. I did get back into Legend at the very last second. I'll show you guys. I don't know if you guys need to see it, but look, I got back there. It was at the very last minute. It was very I was a huge procrastinator on that one. And because I procrastinate more than Jaden does. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap things up for this video. I'm going to wait until the event ends, and then I will come back for the ending cutscene. After that, what's next? Hold on, before I actually end the video, what's next? I don't know what the Resto bonus trial means, but it's underway. Starting on the 8th. Then what? Okay, advance notice, the Wave Duel Scramble. Okay. I actually wish I recorded it last time. Why? Well, you would never believe it. So I'm going to end the video now because you guys just would not understand.